Hey everybody, this is Ron Taylor with the Roughcut overview. Today we're looking at 2 Corinthians chapter 6. I just got a couple of things to share here. Again, this video series isn't about attempting to be exhaustive or going through verse by verse. Expository is not our goal here. We just want to delve into potential thought provocation by looking at with fresh eyes some familiar passages and sometimes over familiar passages. So let's get to it. In verse 3, he said, "We don't give an occasion for offense, so that the ministry is not blamed, is not found in fault." There's no offense that Paul is not offering any kind of offense. He's being very careful and circumspect to stay out of potential accusation. So he's staying out what perhaps we would consider gray areas. Okay. In the crux of the chapter, as you go on, he describes the challenges of his ministry, the persecutions that's been following him, how he has accusations of deception, yet he's being honest. So there's a lot built out there. But we get to verse 17. I want to spend some time there. He says, he's quoting Isaiah. He says, "Touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you." Separate yourselves, And it's important that we live a life of separation in this regard and in this respect. We lock eyes with Jesus Christ. Our gaze, when we look in the mirror of the Word, we keep our gaze on Him, and we don't embrace carnality. We don't embrace debauchery. The world needs to know, the unbelievers, the best way to put it is believer versus unbeliever. Just by comparison, not pitting one against the other. By comparison, the unbeliever needs to be able to distinguish the difference between us and them, i.e., their lifestyle versus our lifestyle. It doesn't do anything for the cause of Christ, as it were. For us to look like the world. Looking like the world will not cause the world to want what we have, quote, what we have. You see, the world needs to understand that there's a difference between us. Just like there was light in the land of Goshen, and all of the rest of Egypt was in darkness. Goshen was where the people of God were. That light needs to shine through us unhindered, in order for us to be good witnesses of Jesus Christ, accurate witnesses of Jesus Christ. He said, "Touch not the unclean thing." That Greek word is 680, heptamahi, and that means not just merely touch. There's fasten to, in the sense that you've embraced it, whatever that may be, and you've refused to let it go, at least for now. In the present, you have put a firm grip on it. Also means to know carnally, in a carnal sense. So there's a degree of intimacy with this. When he says, "Touch not the unclean thing," he's saying, stay away from locking into it. There needs to be a separation between your lifestyle and the lifestyle of the unbeliever. It doesn't need to be. You don't need to be finding yourself in a situation where your lifestyle looks like the lifestyle of an unbeliever. There should be a very distinguishable difference between you and those who do not believe. Why? Why is that a big deal? Is it salvific? No. Our salvation is in the finished work of Jesus Christ. It is not in our ability to reject sin or stay away from sin. None of that is salvific. What is the big deal here is how we represent Jesus. We don't want to be stumbling blocks. We don't want to be deceivers. We don't want people to observe us and conclude that Jesus has no power to actually change lives. He's just kind of a funny little add-on that we've put into our lives, or he's our weak friend that we've decided to buddy up with. None of these are spiritual realities. We have to experience him to the point to where our lives are different. That's why he says, "Touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. I will embrace you." My embrace will be on your life. You let go of the things that the world has embraced. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the things that we all know are wrong, the things that we all know promote our destruction. You fill in the blank, okay? Things that do not honor Jesus Christ, okay? When we're willing to let go of those things and drop them at the feet of Jesus, as it were, drop them at the cross and recognize that's not of me. That's not really who I am. And we embrace his identity of us in him, then we are embraced by him. His life is embraced by us. And when I say our life is embraced by us, I mean our visible life, our day-to-day life is embraced by him. And the world, the unbelievers, see a difference. And that is important, that the world of unbelievers see a difference in the believers and begin to realize, okay, there is something to this believing. I need to reinvestigate it. I need to reconsider it, because they are functioning in something and it's making me want it. Okay? So, where I'm standing right now, that's the heart of this chapter already. It's good talking to you. We'll see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.